It is time now for the Peter Chill Saturday Morning News for this Saturday morning, May 9th, 2015. Good morning to you all this lovely Saturday morning, May 9th, 2015. Here now, your news headlines there and our top story at 8 o'clock in the morning time. Here on the Saturday morning is Britain's David Cameron won big by sound stability over fear. As confident pundits and critics did so by pitching rising living standards and raised fears of Scottish nationalist influence. In New York, a judge declared a mistrial on Friday in the marathon trial of Pedro Hernandez, who had confessed to killing Elon Potts, the New York City boy, whose 1979 disappearance raised awareness of the plight of missing abducted children. After losing more than 4,000 Ebola, Liberia has now been declared by the World Health Organization to be free of the disease. Moscow has the troops march across Moscow's Red Square on Saturday and takes rumbled flat streets to mark the 70th anniversary of victory over Nazi Germany at an event boycotted by Western leaders over Russia's role in the Ukraine crisis. North Korea said Saturday that it successfully test-fired a newly developed ballistic missile from a submarine in what would be the latest display of the country's defense and military capabilities. Former Egyptian President Hosni Mubarak has been sentenced to 3 years of jail and corruption charges after retrial in the capital, Cairo. 6 guards and 30 prisoners have died in a prison break in Iraq, the country's interior ministry had said. 40 inmates escaped from the jail in Kalis, northeast of Baghdad, including some convicted of terror charges. Airstrikes from Saudi-led coalition warplanes pummeled the northwestern Yemeni province of Sada Saturday, while elsewhere, coalition airstrikes had hit the capital. International reported the 45th day of fighting against the Houthi rebels. An Ivory Coast man has been detained for trying to smuggle his 8-year-old son into Europe into a suitcase. The Spanish Interior Ministry released a still image of the boy curled up inside a suitcase. Stranded passengers guard their belongings while waiting at the bus terminal in Manila as the Philippines has evacuated thousands of people in Luzon in less than 24 hours before a powerful typhoon was expected to make landfall. In Provo, Utah, a jury found a Utah teenager guilty Saturday at a 50-mile crossbreed that left one sheriff's deputy dead and another wounded. Tropical storm had a gauge strength as it moved toward the north and South Carolina early Saturday, and the first named storm on the 2015 Atlantic tropical season spawned off the coast of Georgia on Thursday. A small aircraft headed from North Carolina to Mississippi crashed in Nevada on Interstate 285 in Atlanta on Friday morning, resulted in 4 deaths. Taxpayers are facing a $1 trillion public pension entity across the nation that remains untouched after the Illinois Supreme Court ruled on Friday. The dollar has edged up against the euro after a solid U.S. jobs report seemed to discount the likelihood of a Federal Reserve interest rate hike in June. New York labor expense will be a key focus during the retail's earnings conference calls in the coming weeks, with many companies under pressure to boost workers' wages at a time when low U.S. unemployment levels have given workers more leverage. Shares of Bojangles Incorporated soared as much as 47% in the market debut Friday as investors piled on the North Carolina-based chicken chain. Data gathered by NASA's Messenger spacecraft suggests that Mercury, seen here in a graphically colored image at a magnetic field even when it was just 700 million years old. Amidst the sea of doubts and criticism, the chief of NASA, Charles Bolden, said that a general agreement has been reached on the NASA's mission to send humans to Mars. Peter Chill News on 8:04. Time now for sports here, and the Boston Red Sox get blanked by the Toronto Blue Jays in Toronto, 7-0, while the New York Revolution and the Orlando FC skate to a 2-2 draw here. And the Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays go ahead at 1:07 p.m. this afternoon in Toronto here. The San Francisco 49ers star quarterback Colin Kaepernick defends. Tom Brady says, "Let the Deflate Gate go." Austin Rivers came up big against the Miami Santos Spurs on April 26, scored 17 points in Game 4. The first round helped the Los Angeles Clippers find their way to the second round. His father, who doubles as his coach, says he has faith in his son, Austin Rivers. Lawsford, number 1 NFL pick Jameis Winston, said in federal court found that a former Florida State University quarterback did not rape the woman who is suing him and that she is motivated by greed. New York Curtis Glencross lay with his skates dangling in the air and his elbows rested on the ice face down, and witnesses to where we deserve making a one tried to the cruelty Friday night and run as the Washington Capitals. Couldn't finish up though. New York Rangers game 5 as Rangers win overtime 2-1. Peter Jello Dusat 8:05 here on this Saturday morning. Here in the 7.5 for traffic report. Mass pack on the westbound side, so from Peter Jello all the way out to the Austin Barton Tolls. Mass pack on the eastbound side, so from the Austin Barton Tolls. And we got an accident in the Mass Pike on the eastbound side. And Grafton, so expect a few delays here. But up on New Hampshire on 93 on the northbound side. We got an accident here on 93 on the northbound side around Route 3 in Salem, New Hampshire. So expect some delays here. But otherwise, a smooth sailing commute here on this beautiful Saturday morning here. And on the MBTA, Silvan SL1 and Silvan SL2 experiencing more delays due to disabled bus. Commuter rail, freight line, train 1704, 835 a.m. from Fort Park, 495, delayed today, 10 to 50 minutes due to late turn of the equipment here. Freight line, train 1703, 720 a.m. from South Station, delayed today, 25 to 30 minutes out of South Station. And the ferry's looking good. Peter Jello Dusat 8:06 here on this Saturday morning here in the 7.5 for a weather report for today. Clouds skies and gradually becoming most skies have about 74 degrees. Cloud wind becoming 7 and 5 to 9 miles per hour in the morning here. Tonight, here's a fog after 2 a.m. wise. Most of the skies low about 59 degrees, south at about 3 to 8 miles per hour. Sunday, here's a fog before 8 a.m. wise. Part the skies about 80 degrees, southwest with about 6 to 11 miles per hour. Gusts as 29 miles per hour here. Saturday night, most of the skies low about 61 degrees, southwest with about 7 to 10 miles per hour. Wind at gusts as high as 23 miles per hour here. Monday, part the skies high about 78 degrees and south wind about 6 to 9 miles per hour. Monday night, slight chance of showers and thunderstorms and a chance of showers after 11 p.m. Punch fog after 5 a.m. wise. Most of the skies low about 59 degrees. Chance of precipitation is 40%. Tuesday, chance of showers and thunderstorms. Punch fog before 7 a.m. wise. Mostly skies high about 78 degrees and chance of precipitation is 50%. Tuesday, chance of showers and thunderstorms. Punch skies low about 55 degrees and chance of precipitation is 50%. Wednesday, mostly sunny and podcast skies about 69, low about 42 degrees. Thursday, most sunny to most good skies about 64, low about 44 degrees. And for Friday, sunny skies about 69 degrees. North temperature staying at 49 degrees, overcast skies. And that's going to be it for the Peter Jello. Saturday morning news on this Saturday morning, May 9th, 2015. Previously, have a good morning with goodbye day to you here.